Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Welcome Capricorn to Channel Future Tarot. Today my name is Bella. Today we are going to do your energy check-in. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Capricorn. Take what resonates with you, toss to the universe what does not. It's not meant for you, and that's totally okay. Check out your other placements, okay? I'm going to use the singing bowl here as I do so, taking that deep breath in. That's going to help you, just prepare for the messages. So take that deep breath in whenever you feel so inclined to do so. Peace, love, health, and wealth, Capricorn. Releasing what is sort of no longer needed here, Capricorn, I think is what you're doing, as well as anxiety, stresses, worries, things that have just got you sort of feeling out of your ordinary. Letting that go. I did draw some oracle messages too, from which we'll read from the book at the end of the reading, and then we will jump into the oracle I already kind of drew while I was meditating, and then we'll jump into the tarot. 12, practice acceptance, Capricorn. The heart wants to give and do it all, but everyone has limitations. Accept help when needed. Not everything is being asked of you. We all want to, and sometimes the old saying is you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And I feel like we take that a little bit too far. We often tend, sometimes some people worse than others, but we take on that energy of feeling like we've got to do it all, and it's got to be done all today, right? And sometimes that can just be a lot and be really overwhelming. So practice acceptance that it's okay that you can't do everything to please everyone all the time. Let that energy go. We got forgive and release, number 29 coming out as well for you. It says when we carry love and forgiveness, we are stronger. We keep our lessons learned without holding on to past hurts. Exactly. It's learning to differentiate the two, right? Healing, but not letting someone else do the same things to us, right? But understanding that forgiveness we're doing is for ourselves. At the end of the day, we're not being forgiving, for anybody else, but it's healing for you to do so. 34, will, tiger. You're remembering, you're in your own control, right? Nobody else, and you have no control over anybody else's thoughts or feelings. And sometimes that is, we get those harsh reminders from the universe that as much as we'd like somebody to do or say things that we would like them to say, they have their own free will, right? So understanding that, don't be afraid to be fierce. I wanted to say that as well, that you're transforming anger into something more useful, Capricorn, and I think that's really positive. Any negative emotion, whether anger, sadness, bitter, guilt, you're letting that go and you're transforming it into something more useful for you. We have number 9, release, Jaguar. Like I said, you are definitely going through a period of release. This is, it can be years or months, weeks, days. Anything that you've been holding on to that's needed a purge for some time, Capricorn, I think you're going to be doing just that in the recent, in the next week. Probably even started already. Just accepting what is no longer, viable, what no longer has a purpose, right? And letting everything else around you go, okay? Take a look at we're going to take out the portion spread for you. We'll clarify any cards we need to clarify as well. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Capricorn. What's coming in the first week of July? Show me the past energies for Capricorn. Every time the cards do that, I feel like there's an internal struggle or a struggle with somebody close to you and they don't want to meet in the middle, sort of coming out for you. We have, I like this, 6 of Wands. This is triumph after, struggle. And, because he's happy, he's positive that, he's in a wheelchair, right? So he's found a way to move past that and still appreciate life. And I think that's something to be said. That's that 6 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But the triumph is, so much more than every struggle, tribulation, that's kept us down or out, right? The past hurts don't define us, they refine us, right? And I feel like that's really, you looking at the past and seeing who it's made you to be. And I think that's quite powerful. Can I take a look at the present energy for Capricorn, please? Got 3 of Pentacles, collaboration. This is something, this could be, you know, again, wealth, but I feel like you could be going into business with somebody in the present, but I feel like you're really starting to see the fruits of what the seeds that you've sown, right? You're starting to see things work out, and maybe that with collaboration, maybe you asking for help and letting someone come in and help in the picture has been a blessing in disguise for you. And then, you know, you're starting to see that, yeah, you can count on people, you know, when you just open yourself up and be a little bit vulnerable and ask for help, right? Not everyone is out there to, you know, hurt you or take advantage of the situation. Can I take a look at the hidden influences for Capricorn? Seven of Wands. So, you know, I feel like you got that 6, so you're triumph in the recent past, but you know, the hidden influences are still probably keep people coming at you, whether you don't see it or not. Kind of, but you're standing in your own being. You're ready to fight off everything like that is not coming in worthy to step up to you anymore. You're not taking that bullshit that came at you before, the energies that led you, you know, down that rabbit hole of pain to begin with. So I feel like you're definitely standing, you're strong, but you're very much, you know, on attack mode, very confrontational. I feel like you're not willing to see anything, you know, or hear any of their words and thoughts here coming in. We're going to take a look at your obstacles for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Capricorn. You got the 6 of Swords coming out. Double 6s out. So, you know, it is a rite of passage, right? She's leaving behind the darkness and the pain and going towards the beginning, but it's sort of getting into the boat and sort of learning to walk away, to leave what is no longer serving you, and including the healing that you've done, right? Take the lessons and leave everything else, right? The torment, the pain, it's time to move past that. Or take a look at your environment around you. The environment around Capricorn. You definitely, you know, you've got everything you have in that boat, your dog, your animals, you're ready to set sail, right? This is, you understand what you're leaving behind, absolutely here. The 4 of Pentacles coming out for you. You've got the 3 and 4, 6 and 7. This is, you know, holding too tightly onto wealth, being a little bit guarded with money, and I feel like that's fair enough. You've been, I feel like, you know, financially responsible for yourself and others for a long time, and it's kept you guarded because, you know, people have always been coming at you for money, you know, and I feel like right now you're just feeling extra guarded with your financial situation, not willing to sort of let anybody in, right? There's definitely no sharing the wealth kind of theory coming in. I'm going to take a look at what is your best course of action for Capricorn. Best course of action. This is a little bit like, I feel like, ooh, these cards came flying. But the best course of action for you coming into this Capricorn, I feel like, is you just staying grounded, getting it into your earth sign grounded sense of self there. Yeah, the 3 of Wands now coming out. Look at that. See, that is that new beginning. You're moving, you know, past all the pain and you're letting it go. You're setting sail to the new beginning, right? You know, and for some that could be your ships coming in and you're ready to, but I feel like this is something that, an opportunity that came in, you're ready to go. Are you like ready to go? I'm ready. You got double 3s out here and double 6s as well. 3, 3, 6, 6 could be powerful for you. Let's take a look at the outcome for Capricorn. Yeah, the 4 of Wands, okay? So I feel like this is, again, stability, foundations. Your outcome is looking a lot more stable in terms of the people that you have around you. But I feel like you're also, your foundations are more passion driven. I feel like once you do set sail into this best course of action, sort of onto this new venture, you're going to see that there's a lot of potential coming out. That Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, Taurus, energy, tradition. You got the 3 of Cups, celebration coming in. But there is a lot of sleepless nights here. There's still worry at the end of the day. Capricorn, I feel like the worry may not be I feel like something is lessening. I want to say I feel like it was recently strong, but I feel like you're feeling more affirmed in whatever choice you're making here. Can I clarify triumph after victory? or try. Yeah, I don't know what their heart is doing. Sun, Moon, Rising. Can I clarify that? Six of Wands for Capricorn. The Hangman, perspective. In the recent past, you needed to get some perspective. You took a time out. You paused, reflected on that to gain some perspective. You started to see the Eight of Wands, that sort of fast-moving energy coming in. Everything started to happen really quickly. Even though you were trying to slow things down and get perspective, things started to happen really, really quickly. The Moon card come out. We just had that new moon in Cancer, but that is illusions being lifted. This is also you seeing the truth of a matter here, which, or feeling sort of out of tune with your own self as well. I keep hearing that as well. You could be feeling a little out of tune with yourself going forward. I want to take a look at that hidden influences, clarifying that Seven of Wands for Capricorn. Clarify the Seven of Wands for Capricorn. The King of Cups. Okay. So this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, a masculine energy, feminine, sex not really appealing. But this is somebody that's really intellectually mastered their emotions. A water sign energy that's really kind of maybe come at you in a way that left you sort of less than grounded because they come at you in such an emotional way. We got the Two of Swords. It prevented you from seeing the truth. I feel like their emotions may have prevented their emotional irrationality sort of prevented you from seeing the truth, right? You couldn't see it. Your guard was up, but you couldn't see through it because I feel like there was, you know, something, the veil presented to you, right? You couldn't see through, right? Got the Hierophant in reverse again, which is on the bottom of the deck. Could be a Taurus energy you're dealing with, or it could be somebody that's rooted in tradition or using tradition to sort of manipulate or come at you with in some way, right? Using it to make you feel guilty or in some ways. Can I clarify that Six of Swords for Capricorn? Can I clarify the Six of Swords for Capricorn? The Sun card comes out. So that Rite of Passage is your Sun card. That moving on to this new beginning here, like leaving the past behind brings you the Sun, right? Once you start to take that leap of faith, go towards that new beginning, you're going to see that it's prevalent. That Knight of Cups coming, fast moving energy, but it is also somebody that is going to, you know, possess all the qualities that you're looking for. Whether that also be you, that adventurous spirit, that, you know, opening up yourself and heart, not becoming bitter and jaded. This is Aquarius, hopeful for the future. You know, you're looking at the future with a different perspective now, not one of insecurity and unsureness. There's one, this is a positive energy for you. Can I take a look at your environment? Why is that Four of Pentacles there? Can I clarify that Four of Pentacles for Capricorn? The Wheel of Fortune faded. Something is faded around your environment, around money here. If you've been feeling dead and gone, look at that. Double tens out. Whew. The Wheel, wow. The Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Something is kind of cut and kablush around money. It's karmically faded. There's a truth that you're going to be aligned around your foundations, your money, or something like that, Capricorn, that is going to, you know, it's conflict, right? So when all is said and done, I feel like there's an issue around money or stability here around your foundation that is causing some internal conflict and around in the people, places, things around you that is going to have to come to a close. Dead and gone. You got 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Whew. Yeah, that is definitely something that needs to be looked at here in your environment. What is around you that is causing you internal strife and struggle in terms of, you know, money. The Queen of Pentacles coming out for that Three of Wands, that is you, Capricorn, very much Queen of Pentacles energy, owning, you know, what's protecting your wealth, protecting your assets as well. The Eight of Swords, coming out of that sense of restriction. The Eight of Swords is a self-imposed restriction, but it's in reverse, and I feel like that's because you're coming out of that restriction. You're coming out of this hold of money that somebody's tried to keep up, you know, keep over you. There's that Three of Cups, that celebration that was no longer celebrated, right? You do have double fours out as well, so you got 3, 3, 6, 6, and 4, 4 out here for you, and 10, 10. You got some really powerful numbers coming out. Can I clarify that Four of Wands for Capricorn? Sorry about that. Two of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of balance, right? That need for balance is ever prevalent here. as well as that Six of Swords, that rite of passage, that new beginning that's needing to come here. It's, you know, Six of Swords out twice. It's time for this new beginning, right? You gotta let the dead and gone be dead and gone. It's time to let it go. It's no longer served its purpose. And then you got the Page of Cups, and new information regarding, you know, somebody offering you something is coming in. Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that's that thief, betrayal, lying, stealing, cheating card. So I feel like it is in reverse because the underlying energy is, you've already seen it. You've seen it coming, you've seen it as it was playing out, and you sort of you've addressed it in some ways, or going to be this week. Let's take a look at these two oracle cards. We'll read from the book. We've got 22, another master number, encounter, self-evaluation, awakening, and purpose card coming in for you. Grab that book. You are here to teach the art of authenticity, but first you must find and follow it for yourself. Give others a reason to be true to themselves. You are learning to love unconditionally. You do this by accepting everyone's faults. No one is perfect. No one is better than anyone. No one is more important than anyone else. No one's ideas or opinions are better or more right. And by learning how to completely love yourself, others will follow suit. You are in your learning phase. You are moving fears and obstacles. This is what you will share with others and teach them about their own lives and what is on the other side. You have so much love to give. Give it freely. Your purpose is to explore every multifaceted channel of your existence and learn everything you can possibly learn before returning home. Help raise awareness and bring healing to so many people who are saddened because they are experiencing exactly what you are. Suppression and fear to be true to themselves. All you will have to do is share your story, and it will change lives. In the meantime, learn as much as you can and add experience exactly what you want. Do what you love and it will lead you where you need to go. Spirit and the universe will always have your back. You will always have enough. Do not act out of fear. Let go and trust that your path is designed for so much abundance. Trust it. Follow it. You have number 28, flight opportunity coming out for you as well. Prosperity and a new venture. Like I said, something new is coming in. A new opportunity that you haven't considered before, Capricorn. It's either use it or lose it. There's no time to waste. It will be gone if you wait too long. So take advantage of any opportunity that comes your way. Never hold out for a better opportunity. It could lead to more opportunities, lessons, or ideas. But if you don't take advantage of it, it will vanish forever. Never eat your dessert last. Savor it now, or you may lose the chance to enjoy it later. The present is all we have. Whatever you do not employ, you forfeit. What you sow is what you reap, and you always get more than you put in, whether it's negative or positive. So now is the moment to start preparing for the coming decade. It's something that everybody can do. Now is the moment to get started so you can reap the benefits later. Now is the time to plant the seeds you want to harvest later. True magic is about encouraging the improbable. Until next time, Capricorn, namaste.